What's up, guys? Small man, both of us here to commentate on his gold medal performance.
We start off the match, come onto the mat, shake hands, get ready. We're both kind of feeling each other out. He's got the stance where he's trying to pull, but I'm trying to off balance him a little bit before I go drop into the pull.
And I think Alika called for you to pull. So
Yeah.
good.
I dropped into De La Hiva. Trying to switch grips, but he was staying heavy. I probably could have pushed him to the side right there. He's leaning so far over. But he's finding it pretty good to start. Kind of trying to work the De La Hiva. He tried to get around my knee shield, but I just kind of twisted around, got him centered back up again. I was just looking for that sleeve grip on the outside and block his outside leg and to sweep him over.
Nice. Yeah, he's not trying to step over with that left side. He's just keeping his knee down.
Yeah. And then playing with his sleeve grips, waiting for him to kind of get up.
See, this is how I'd kind of try to play, like how he played, yeah, when try to emulate
Yeah.
old guys, they just pass on their knees.
Pass on their knees. So then here I knee shield, and then I just circle back,
Nice frame right there.
square him back, get him centered up,
Spider, good retention.
right in the bicep. He's high. I think I'm gonna start looking for the sweep here.
Yeah, he tried to pin your leg and you got to right to his hip.
I just came over slowly. I didn't try to slam him too hard. I could tell I had a significant strength advantage over the guy. Yeah. Try to go north-south. He kept trying to turtle down. Went to spin for his back.
Top half.
Got him there.
Shutting down his underhook side well.
Yeah. And then I started to try to block his hip, right? Feeling for his pant, try to extend him, yeah.
And then you're leveraging this collar grip.
It was not
Less
super
of a
deep.
cross face, but more like a
Yeah.
collar grip.
I started off kind of shallow. I kept trying to work it, but he was turning hard into me, right? So I was trying to drive my shoulder and try to flatten him out. I wanted to pass. I really wanted to pass.
He did not want to go flat, so instead, he kept fighting
He
it.
kept fighting into it. So I tried to start blocking his hip. I want to try to separate him so I could get into a passing position. I wanted to get the pass points. I was really pushing for the pass points.
He almost got the turtle there and almost half guard, but he skirted around his leg again. Yep, blocking his leg.
So he's turning into me.
Pressure.
Turning into me. And I kept trying to drive over.
Avoids the turtle by trying to get to his base.
Trying
But
to come up, but I was too heavy on him.
he's in that awkward leaning position. I think that's why he was choking himself.
And then it was kind of weird. Like, I was like, why did the match stop? And then he tapped. And then he kind of laid there. And then the ref actually asked him if he needed a medic. And he said no.
Do you need a medic?
So that was it was a good first match, yeah. I think it was like 3 minutes. It wasn't the full match, so I was pretty fresh after that. Got my hand raised. First victory at Vegas. Yes.
On to the next match, guys.
Okay, we step on the mats for round 2. So we start off, again trying to feel each other out. He didn't want to let me grab him. I didn't want to let him grab me. We walked around for a little bit.
I had some intel on him.
Yeah, we kind of knew what he was going to try to do because Carter gave me the heads up. So I just kind of knew what he was going to try to attempt. So luckily, he had to go before me, so he didn't know what I was going to do. So the ref just said, stop, okay, stop effing around.
Luch.
Okay, so then we started up again. I think he knew I wanted to pull, but I got the grips, found the timing right, make sure he was not squared up squarely. He stepped back a little bit, I pulled guard. He tried to come around and run around, but I was waiting for him. He wasn't going to get around. If Carter has a harder time getting around me, this old dude is not going to get around me. So I locked him up in close guard. He was strong. The guy was way stronger, could feel it. And his game plan was not super aggressive, kind of that comp style, right? Wait. Like if I had him in close guard, he wouldn't move. He just hold me. He waited till I did something, so it was fine. We kind of was a stalemate for a long time. I tried to open up my guard a little bit and try to pin my leg, but he didn't know my secret weapon was all that training in guard retention. He had no chance of passing my guard.
Boom. High leg.
Came over,
Boom.
spin,
Right into it.
recover half guard.
Bang.
Didn't know what to do. He got an advantage for it. It's fine.
How? He didn't even turtle. I guess he kind of connected to.
It's all good. Put the pressure on me to do something right. It wasn't points. So, kept fighting for half guard.
He's neutral, yeah.
Yeah, I could kind of hear his, we were kind of there. One of the techniques I like to use is recover close guard. But when he lifts his left leg, there's an opening for me to recover that. So I'm waiting for that. Boom, come right in. Back to close guard. I could hear his side saying, don't let him get into close, don't get in close guard. Boom, close. And every time I open my legs, his guard is open, but he was just trying to hold me down. He used the technique I use with those two arms in the armpit. So that was kind of his downfall.
His style is to disengage, yeah.
Yeah.
Toriando's.
So I was kind of waiting, right? So got back into the knee shield, feet in the hips, try to run around.
Spidering.
Yep, double sleeve.
Looking for that Delahiva too.
Couldn't
Bang, right there.
back to Delahiva.
Delahiva spider, I was impressed. You're using this guard in the tournament.
Trying to hold him off, right? He was strong though, like I said, he was strong.
In the hip. Good base, better base than the last
Oh
guy.
yeah, this guy was way better. He was way stronger too. So it made it hard. I started to try to get his arm isolated, but he knew what I was doing. So he wouldn't let me do that. Got the knee shield back in, right? Trying to play it from there.
Nice collar grip.
He tried to flatten me out, but he didn't do anything that freaking Carter hasn't done to me 1,000 times at a much more intense pace. So I was ready. There's one small part where I was trying to look for not an arm bar, but I tried to swing my leg over. I knew I couldn't get it, but I had to do something, right? Because he had the advantage
Nice.
for that near
Create
pass.
space, regard. Trying to skirt the half by bringing the top leg in. Get it right back to close guard.
Yeah, his coaches were not happy. He had like about 4 guys coaching him, yelling at him. And I kept recovering guard. I think they were kind of like, cause I never competed there, so they didn't know what to expect.
Fake the arm bar.
That's the one where I kind of fake, try to act like I was going for the sub.
Oh, even almost like butterfly hooking, bro. Foot in the hip, but active with that leg. Oh, almost. Seen that. We seen that. We're like, sweet.
So now
He's trying.
it's getting closer to the end of the match, right?
40 seconds.
And then boom,
Snap down, turtle, spin to the back.
to the back. Yep.
Boom, with the bottom hook in.
I didn't-
Hooking through. Let's go.
I didn't get advantage. I heard somebody yelling,
No, yeah.
"Get the hook in!" I think that's my
This is Kawhi, me and Aliko.
Yeah.
Like, climb up,
Yeah.
climb up.
to get the hook in. I don't know if you guys can see it, but once that dude raised his hands up, you can't see it from this angle, but I was splicing another angle. I got this huge ass smile, bro. I knew I had this match won.
And
at this
I
point.
knew too that he wanted to hold, but we was all just calling, choke him, choke
Yeah.
him, choke him.
I
I wanted you to see you choke
I
him.
started a little bit too late, because if I had 3 more seconds, he would have tapped. He pulled his arm up, but I was happy. And 2 matches, no points against me, no passes, 1 sub, 1 near sub, almost a perfect performance on my part. I was thrilled, bro. Walked off that mat, a little tear came to my eye, man. Spent all that hard work with you and the gang pushing for this, man, and we pulled it off, and I was so happy. My hand got raised. I was so happy. I know that guy was not happy because last year he lost in a similar fashion. Got his back taken in the closing seconds. He's dumbfounded. Hawaii boys, we represent.
Thanks, guys, for sticking around for the matches. Congrats to Master Rob on his performance at World Masters.
Let's run it back in 2025, baby.
Psst.